Welcome to the third session of Unit 4, Basic Thermodynamics on Metallurgy of Welded Joints. So, in the last class we discussed about different types of system. Let's see in individual what are the different types of thermodynamic system. The first type of system is closed system. So, in closed system, the mass is fixed. It does not crosses the boundary, and the energy, that is heat and work, crosses the boundary. So this type of system is known as closed system. So example is IC engine. In IC engine, in a combustion chamber, the mass will not be transferred, the heat and work will be transferred. The heat energy is converted into mechanical energy. So in a closed system, mass is not transferred, only energy is transferred. So next is open system. In a open system, when I consider mass and energy, both mass and energy crosses the boundary. In a closed system, mass does not crosses, but energy crosses. But here in open system, both mass of a working substance crosses the boundary and energy also crosses the boundary during the thermodynamic system. Example, air compressor. In air compressor, what is the function of compressor? It converts the low pressure air into high pressure. Here air is a mass that will convert from low temperature to high temperature, high pressure. It will be transferred. In open system, both heat and work crosses the boundary as well as mass crosses the boundary. What is isolated system? In isolated system, no mass is transferred or heat is transferred. Neither mass is transferred nor heat is transferred. In isolated system, neither mass nor energy does not crosses the boundary. Example, in thermoflask. In a thermoflask, we are going to put the hot water. Neither heat escapes or water quantity will never reduce. So both is heat and quantity is retained in thermoflask. In a hot box, here the hot food, whenever you keep it in a hot box, it will be hot, and asbestos is one which is used to prevent the heat to escape from the inside to outside. So in isolated system, neither mass transfer nor energy transfer. So we saw three different types of system. One is closed system, open system and isolated system. In closed system, mass does not crosses the boundary. In in an open system, mass crosses the boundary. In isolated system, mass does not crosses the boundary. Whereas in a closed system, energy crosses the boundary. In open system, energy crosses the boundary. In isolated system, energy does not crosses the boundary. So depending upon the mass and heat transfer, three types of systems is classified. So next we can see the approaches. How do you conduct the study in thermodynamic system? There are two approaches. One is microscopic approach, another one is macroscopic approach. In a microscopic approach, thermodynamic system, the process is studied where the process cannot be viewed by our naked eyes for engineering application. In a microscopic approach, so we are going to study the thermodynamic system. The systems are in such a way that cannot be viewed by our eyes. We have to use some of the various measuring instruments like microscopes in order to study the process. We have to apply some magnification devices in order to measuring instruments in order to study the thermodynamic process. We have to use boroscopes, microscopes in order to study this. So what is microscopic approach? In the microscopic approach deals with the study of a thermodynamic system which cannot be viewed by our naked eye. We can study this system only by the applications of some measuring instruments and devices. So this is about a microscopic approach is concerned. Next is macroscopic approach. As the name indicates, it's a macro. Macro means which can be easily viewed by our eyes. So in a macroscopic approach, the thermodynamic process are viewed by our naked, which can be easily viewed by our naked eyes for engineering applications. And the macroscopic approach is widely used in a thermodynamic applications today because this is easily visible. So the macroscopic approach is widely used in today's thermodynamic applications. So last is definition of heat and work. So what is heat? heat is defined as energy transferred without transfer of mass crosses the boundary because of temperature difference. Heat always flows from one temperature to one higher temperature to lower temperature. So the definition, the SI unit of heat is joule, and it is denoted by Q. So 1 joule is equal to Newton meter. So the heat is nothing but it's a energy transfer without a mass and across the boundary of a system because of temperature difference. Heat will always flow because of its temperature difference. Because when you heat the metal, the heat will transfer from one point to the another point. So this is all about a heat is concerned. Dear students, thank you so much for your patience listening. Thank you.